With the new tariffs on cars, prices on cars and their parts are going up, so you should look to take care of the car that you already have. I will be persuading you to learn how to take care of some of the basic maintenance on your vehicle so that you can save money and put that towards the larger scale maintenances. Prices are going up at service centers and dealerships across the country, not just on their cars, but on the services as well. According to a 2025 article in the USA Today, these are because those parts are being made in the same countries that the cars are, and those countries are being imposed by tariffs, so are those parts. The longer that the tariffs stand, the more that those prices may go up, so you should look to learn now than later. Over my time as an automotive technician, I have learned to do other services that I've learned outside of my own job so that I can save money at home. I've learned how to service spark plugs, which has helped not just myself, but me help other people as well. A friend of mine was quoted over $300 at a dealership to have her spark plugs replaced. I had her buy the spark plugs. They were about $80 for the 4 of them. And then she came over to my apartment, hung out with my girlfriend, and I did them for free. She saved quite a bit of money, and now I hope that you will be able to. I will be discussing the financial benefits of learning how to perform your own basic maintenance, how you can find sources that help you, what type of products you should look into, and what you can look to try out once you're comfortable with the basics. First, let's talk about the financial benefits. Dealerships can be pretty expensive, so learning to do the easy parts will help you out in the long run. Your filter or your car has 2 filters. This here is the engine air filter for our vehicle. This is a 2012 Kia Soul's engine air filter. There's also a filter for the vehicle that's for the AC. It's called a cabin air filter. Both of them are very important to your vehicle. Most cars have a very accessible engine air filter. Mine's located just under the hood. It has 3 clips that go over the housing for it. That's all you have to do for it. My AC filter, the cabin air filter in our car, is a little more intensive. It takes about 5 minutes for me to service. I take out my glove box, get to the filter, and put my box back in. In an article in 2023 by J.D. Power, dealerships' basic prices start around $50 and go up to $100 for higher-end vehicles. For the 2 filters for my vehicle at AutoZone, it would cost me only about $30, which is a lot more affordable for me, and then will help me in the long run save to have other things like new tires or other services for my vehicle. Next, we will discuss the resources you can use to perform these services. There's plenty of online resources that you can use if you're a beginner. Places like YouTube, with channels like Filter Heads, for example, have step-by-step walkthroughs for you on not just your engine air filter, but the AC filter as well. You can buy these filters at places like Amazon or part stores like an AutoZone. You can also use websites like pureflowair.com. They can help you find the correct filters for your make and model of car. And then on the same website, they have instructional videos. You can also look to use forums for issues that you may be encountering. Sometimes on those forums, you might encounter some harsh language, so be careful. Next, we'll be talking about what you can look to purchase now that you're looking into doing your air filters. For your cabin filters, there's 3 main different styles. You have a basic paper material similar to this one. There's filters that are made of a carbon material that help filter out mildew and mold and prevent them from getting into your unit. And then they have a HEPA air filter. According to a 2021 article from PureFlow, HEPA filters remove as much as 99.97% of mold, pollen, dust, and other airborne particles. if you have any allergies or feel like you travel with your animals too much, you may want to change out your filter more often. Your engine air filter is a little more simple. There's two common types, these paper materials, and they also have filters that are called K&N air filters. K&N makes a washable, reusable filter. The downside is that you have to buy that cleaning solution from that company, and then you can't use the filters while they're being cleaned, so you have to put in something else to take its place or not drive at all. I typically would recommend you stick with the paper. Now that you've gotten your new filters, what can you look to try next? Some things to consider would be changing out your wiper blades, changing out any broken lights, or possibly looking to replace your own spark plugs. Your windshield wipers, typically pretty easy. In the front, they're a little more common to just be clips, and then in the rear you can have some more trouble. You can always go on YouTube to find helpful videos. For your lights, there's lights in the front and lights in the back of your vehicle, and their proper operation is good for your safety. The front lights can be a little more tedious and hard to get to because the front of the engine bay area is typically pretty crammed together, and then in the back you typically have more room to work. Being able to change your own lights can help you save money on getting tickets in the future. And then you can also look to do LED lights that you can buy on Amazon that can be easy to install. Spark plugs are an important part of the vehicle. They help with the ignition of gas in your engine. They go out usually around 60 to 100,000 miles in your car and need to be replaced. You can save quite a bit of money by changing them yourselves, with the basic spark plug starting at $4 and the more premium going up to $20. Typically in tools, you don't need too much. Most cars you just need a ratchet, an extension, and then you can use a specialty socket that has a magnet inside for those spark plugs. From a 2025 article from Kelley Blue Book, the national cost is $400 to have your spark plug serviced at a service center or dealership. Now these services are very particular, and if you feel like you're not comfortable doing them, or you feel like something may break, I would stop and go to a professional. Let's review. I have discussed the financial benefits of learning a few basic maintenances, helped provide resources that you can look to for help, provided information on the style of filters, and other maintenance you can look into when you're comfortable. If you're smelling any odors from your AC in the car, I would like to encourage you to try to replace it on your own.